Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and first, Trashkin all, good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspa Trashkin. Today, for the off week, I thought we'd do something I've been putting off for just a minute. Forest Ranger Service Episode 1. Now, you've seen the preview for Episode 1 and 2. I thought, why not dig in? Let's see what Guardhouse has in store for us. Forest Ranger Service series are based on real-life events and personal accounts of hikers. The narrative has been altered for entertainment purposes. There are thousands of missing reports filed each year in the U.S. national parks. Many cases remain unexplained. Kinda got that missing 411 thing going on there, but... Yup. Quit stalling. You got a bet to lose. This is so bogus. 50 bucks? Who even has 50 bucks? Not you, obviously. Just do the dare. Why a creepy old watchtower? What if it collapses? Or there's like a bear? You lost. Grab something from the tower or pay up. I don't have 50 bucks, Mikey. Exactly, 50 bucks buys me a ton of CD singles at Sam Goody, so you better climb. This is such a scam. I totally got robbed on that free throw. Robbed? Yeah, Bolt. Dude, stop crying. Whatever, if I die, I'm taking your Nirvana collection with me to the grave. Whoa, don't even joke about that. Just go already, or we can call everyone in school and tell them you're a total poser. Oh, that stings a little. I'm having some flashbacks to my own high school days, boy howdy. Which is about 10 years later, but... I'm going, but if that thing collapses, you owe me like $100 and a pizza. Deal. Oh yeah, grab this. Wait for what? Proof airhead. Fine, I'm going. Grab a unique item from the abandoned tower. Deal, now hurry up before Bigfoot gets you. Oh, sure, because this freaking Blair Witch doesn't live out here. The freaking Blair Witch doesn't live out here or anything. Yeah, that's my era, kids. Alright. Nothing ominous about this. Of course, Trashkin, I would like to take a minute and tell you, the game's available on Steam. We have a link down below. I wasn't paid. I just like giving folks that put out free games and get to a finished product a little bit of hype. If at any minute this looks interesting enough to you, for the handsome price of $3, it can be yours. Which keeps Guardhouse making video games. Huh. It seems like a familiar clearing. Is that a light? Hey, waypost. Well, I don't see any puppets around this time. I'm taking that for a good sign. Forest. Whoa! What does a deer sound like a horse? I mean, it's not far off from how does squeal or bucks grunt, but similar. Choice but to move forward. I must say, they do a really good job at atmosphere. And of course, as ever, if you choose to, if the interest takes you, pause the video. I'm going to be spoiling most of it. And come back, the video will be here, and you can laugh at where I get caught and you didn't. No pressure, right? That random footfalls in the dark thing really does get to me. Ooh, trash. An old camp ticket, a mission stub. Mission of $1.95. Enjoy the nature. Number 53. Oh. Parked for free in my neck of the woods, mostly, with a few notable exceptions for parking. Well, the national parks. The local parks. Focus. Forest camp. Town. So, where we came from. Nothing marked here. How curious. An outhouse, by gum. Oh, we do have a sprint. I'm just taking my time. You know me, I don't trust the game when it gives me a sprint. Occasionally they give me a sprint juice bar that's a little too short. Town Square, you say? Another one of them wild horses out here. Well, I suppose we should get down to business. Oh, we do have a strength juice bar. Okay, good to know. I have learned a thing. Reserve some sprint juice. Condemned. Strictly declared unfit for human occupancy or use. Unlawful for any person to use or occupy. Alright, so there must be a key. I mean, I dare say why look for the key? It's glass, but that's my thinking. Let's try the town square then. Headed in from, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. The town key, or the town would have the key, no doubt. Camp, or is that just the outhouse there? This looks promising. Huh, I chose that. Ah, you're filled well. Examine on that notice board. Hello. Hotspot, high frequency, avoid exposure. Camp map marked with hotspot, high frequency, and avoid exposure. Huh. That's a problem. Looks like butane. Addict in business. Sounds are kind of picking up too. Sound effects are doing the heavy lift. Definitely sounds like trouble found me. Awful lot of shrieks, grunts, and groans. Sounds like a bar. Those grunts and groans sound like a bar. Gotta slap Monkey in the face with this and problem solved. That fighting is clearly the sound of our art. Oh hey, you're back, dear. How's it going? How's your jog? Lots in dally. Hey, there's the Trashkin. If I recall from Chapter 2's demo, they aren't above looping us. Sounds like a boar or a pig out there. Well, that sounds like a pig squealing now. Really certainly got a variety of sound effects going on, didn't they? Whoa. What? Oh. Well,
Hey there, Nightcrawlers. You're locked in with Station 5, where the news takes a walk on the wild side. I'm your man in the shadows, Mike Stone. Have you guys heard about these missing hikers? All over our national parks. This isn't something you hear about,
this is familiar.
but check out these stats. According to the latest data from the National Park Service, around 1,000 to 2,500 people go missing in national parks and forests each year. Death Valley, Yellowstone, Cascades, all kinds of reports of missing people. The numbers are massive. I've got a few examples here. One hiker found after days in the woods couldn't recall basic details about their hike or how they got lost. Now, folks, these aren't isolated incidents. Another displayed signs of acute paranoia, claiming they were being watched by unseen entities among the trees.
Ah, this is very familiar now. Quick and go. Gotta get some supplies. Now, are we gonna be an asset and park in the fire lane? Oh, okay, it takes it from there. Okay, that's familiar. Something ominous about that leaf shot. Oh, our vertical is bad. It's like 3 inches, man. We gotta work on our vert. Gotta hit the gym. At least do some hopscotch between breaks.
Evening.
How's it going?
What can I get you?
Just some supplies. I'm a new ranger in the area.
Another one, huh?
What's that supposed
There's a
to
new
mean?
guy here just about every other month.
Really? What happened to him?
Some people just don't last out in the woods.
You don't say.
It can get a bit creepy, you know.
Oh, I know. Anywho, let's see. Wake up, chew, smokes, cacao. I assume a Big Apple, more cacao. Must be a popular brand. Chips, most vital of supplies. Salmon. Anti-Vegetima, HM Premium 365. I want to make sure I got all the things. 2 bags of trip will clearly be proficient enough. Thank you. Oh, that's all the provisions we need. I don't remember buying provisions in the demo, but... Well, I'd throw it in the trunk, but... Mostly to avoid the temptation of devouring my provisions
Recent
before I
reports
go.
from these search and rescue teams highlight a puzzling trend. A significant number of those who are located after going missing in the wild often exhibit strange mental conditions. We're talking about disorientation, memory loss,
Okay, I see. There's the road.
in some cases, bizarre behavior that
Motorcycle wreck?
rescuers and medical professionals fascinate. But some of these disappearances just don't make any sense. You got experienced hikers.
Well, here's the
forest
thing. You
workers,
might know your way around the woods,
lumberjacks,
but again,
and even rangers.
you're only one bend away from
Just
being
about
lost.
5% of these missing people are never found. They just go missing without any trace. They search for these people for weeks,
Missing photo.
and they find absolutely nothing. Now that's a
It
staggering
could just be
figure,
branches.
and it's got us wondering what exactly is happening out there in the wilderness. What if
A
I
lot.
told you there's a secret experiment going on right under our noses? The government, the shadowy figures in black suits, they're
Yeah, the MIB. You can just say the MIB. The MIB is accepted shorthand now. Come on, now. And we're back. Investigate. $0.98 and 79 a gallon, respectively. Double R Diner, 1 free cherry pie. Must be really good. Cassette labeled driving mixtape. Another newspaper article about a missing hiker. Stay safe in the woods. Document reads subject exposed to redacted under project redacted. Symptoms include redacted and memory redacted. Relocation restricted. Continued monitoring essential. Continued monitoring essential. Immediate action if subject becomes aware of redacted. Report any occurrences. Redacted. How's it going, pal?
New ranger, huh? They come and go like the wind. Whispering pines play tricks, you'll find. Lost a
can you
hiker
help me?
recently. Vanished in the woods.
Okay,
Been
can I get
here a
those
while,
directions?
Seen the faces change. Rangers like you, their stories rearrange. Something in these woods. Something strange.
Oi.
Good luck, Ranger. The forest's a maze. It knows who stays and who decays.
If I don't come back, tell my plants I tried. How's it going, Duchovny? Looks like something you're looking for is missing. Is it now? Well, we have no merchandise. We have the Twin Peaks reference, including the double R. Evidence of what? Can we go now? I suppose we can go now. Yeah, alright. On delay. There's head scratching
You
for
know,
you.
the voices in my head are getting louder. And tonight, they're whispering your name! Buckle up.
Was that cashier
There's
guy?
this
What's he
hiker.
doing out from
When
behind the
search and
cashier?
rescue teams finally found him, it was a scene. The hiker, emaciated, ragged, had resorted to desperate measures. The evidence of his ordeal was written in the mutilated flesh of his own fingers, chewed and gnawed in a desperate bid for sustenance. Wow! This sucker, he ate his own fingers. It must have been out of his mind. It's your turn.
You will never get out of these woods.
That I don't remember. I remember the nod fingers bit, but that kiss off I don't recall. And we're back again. You know, I'm sensing a theme of the loop. Well, let's roll up. Okay, now there's diner accoutrement. And no counter. So what do
In
you got?
shadows deep, where trees entwine, a mystery unfolds, a tale malign. Through tangled woods, where whispers soar, lost are hikers, seen no more. Answer the call on the forest breeze. Each ring, a step closer, unravel the twine. Find the hikers lost, where the shadows align.
Well, that's got a hell of a lot of places in a forest,
Well,
but okay.
are you gonna pick it up?
Sure, why not? Hello? Who is this? Ooh. Hey! That's where the demo ended, isn't it? Alright, we got a bolt action above. Did the salmon.
Anyone there? Tower 6.
I'll read you.
How was your first night?
Interesting, I had a nightmare.
Shouldn't tell you creepy stories on your first day.
So that was made up,
Actually, no.
right?
One of the guys overheard it down at the station. Pretty weird, right?
Yeah. Yesterday morning. What? We're getting slid all over the timeline. Oh. Full points for the shot, though. Boy, howdy,
The
that's pretty.
Forest Ranger Services, where passion meets purpose.
They have been made to set through a few...
Embark on a career that connects you to the heart of nature.
They have set through a few
Our
training
Rangers.
videos.
They walk in nature and are responsible for a variety of exciting tasks, like keeping our forests clean and more. Survival tips, you betcha. We got those too. Abide now.
Minimum wage is not guaranteed. You are responsible for bringing your own survival gear, food, drinks, and medicine. The Forest Ranger Services takes no responsibility of staff safety or accident.
Yeah, it seems about par 35mm. I need to finish that game. I should play that. Is that that a little nod? Like Doom? Oh, we're a little obsessive. Individuals sensing a mysterious presence during life-threatening situations. Sir Ernest Shackleton and his crew reported feeling an unseen member guiding them during their harrowing Antarctic expedition. Hikers have also reported similar sensations, describing a silent companion during moments of great danger. Kevin Parkins vanished during a hiking trip in Yosemite. Some witnesses claim to have seen a mysterious figure in the area around the time of his disappearance. Parkins' fate remains unknown. John Donovan went missing while hiking the Rocky Mountains. He was found 12 days later alive but disoriented. Donovan claims that he had encountered a mysterious figure who guided him to safety and provided him with food. Betty Cash, Vicky Laudanum, Colby Ludnam came to witness a large diamond-shaped object emitting flames on a hiking trail. They reported suffering from symptoms of radiation sickness after the encounter. Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker claimed to have been abducted by strange robotic creatures while fishing. The encounter involved bright lights and a feeling of weightlessness. The witness underwent hypnosis to recall more details. Not all recovered memories are reliable. That's the thing. Weirdly enough, it ties back into my first points of contact with the Satanic Panic from back in the day. There was a lot of recovered memories, and a lot of, to be frank, there's no delicate way to put this, horseshit that really shouldn't have happened. Basically, when other professions in psychology go, hey, we're concerned about your methodology, take notes. Because there was a big push for recovery memories. Now, can hypnosis help you recover memories? Possibly. But you have to be very, 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 very careful not to influence your subject. Because that's how we get some of these wacky things going on. Individuals sensing a mysterious presence during life-threatening situations. Oh. Okay. I see this. This was me reading through the entire file. I thought that was one. Ah, I looped it. Oh, dude, we got the Atari. Can't crouch. Oh, Z Sector's a game. I see. Don't know if there's a game for Atari called Z Sector. That's a nice plate. Feels like the diamond's a little off-center, but to do. Looks like a stock earnings of some sort. Maybe just a protection. So we live in a basement. What do you want from the game? Old stuff. From work. Rocking a sweet Apple II. Was that an Apple II? It looks Apple II-ish to me. Could be wrong. Might be a Commodore fan in the comments getting deeply offended. Doesn't seem to be anything else to do here. Well, we've examined. Ah! Whoa!
Wait, isn't the trail marker supposed to be here?
It should be, but I don't see it.
Oh, we
Maybe
had an
we took
encounter
a
as a
wrong
kiddo.
turn back there.
Yeah, maybe let's backtrack a bit and get on the right path before we get lost.
Mushrooms.
Okay, Sam, let's just hope we don't run out of snacks.
Hold on, where's Jake? He was just right behind us.
What do you mean? Weren't you looking after the kids?
He's probably ran off to find a squirrel or something. Where's your little brother, Pumpkin?
I don't know. Oh, we have personal stakes in this. Our brother went missing.
Forest Ranger Services. You applied for a job?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if...
Yeah. Listen, you want the job or not?
Goddamn right I do. I mean, yes, I want the job.
So you got the flyer with the directions on it?
Oh yeah, I have it right here.
Well, ain't that a miracle? You'll be stationed at Tower 6. First, you gotta check in at Outpost 3 to meet your supervisor.
Supervisor, got it.
You want to be there by 6 p.m. At the latest, that's 6 p.m. Unless you want to walk through the forest at night.
I'll be there.
Okay, we'll bring some boots, supplies, and maybe a little guts. You're gonna need all three. Oh, and kid.
Yeah?
Just don't be late.
You got it. Well, damn. This is some epic music. It's a little fragmented, but I'm into it. Oh. Ah, yeah. Ah.
Hey there, Nightcrawlers. You're tuned into the strange frequency of Station 5, where the news isn't just a headline, it's a conspiracy. I'm your man in the shadows, Mike Stone, and today we're looking up. I mean way up. Folks, we're talking unidentified flying objects. Now, if you've been paying attention to anything other than your radio dial, you'll know sightings are on the rise, especially right here in the good old US of A. From the mountains of Washington State to the deserts of Nevada. People are spotting strange lights, bizarre shapes, and in some cases, full-on spacecraft.
Really?
Yep, you heard me. And today, Nightcrawlers, I'm opening up the lines. It's your turn to spill the beans. Have you or someone you know ever had a brush with the unexplained out in the wild? Strange lights, eerie sounds, or that unmistakable feeling of being watched?
Hope I wasn't blowing the speed limit.
Let's shine a light on what's lurking in the shadows. Okay, we got Betty from New Hampshire.
Hi, Mike. This is Betty. My husband and I love your show. We had an experience a few years back. Driving late at night, we saw lights in the sky that followed us, and then we lost 2 hours we can't explain. When we finally got home, there were strange marks on our car, and I've had vivid dreams about figures watching us ever since.
Weird place for a telephone.
Betty, that's absolutely incredible and chilling. Thanks so much for sharing that with us. Stay safe out there and keep looking up. Another caller from,
Mike, these disappearances, these strange events, they're part of a much bigger picture. Something far more dangerous than you realize. There are forces at work here, manipulating the narrative, controlling what you see, what you believe. And
looks like a dairy setup to me. Oh.
Wait, what happened? It cut off? All right, Nightcrawlers. Let's take a quick break. Stay tuned.
Is that a combine harvester I see in the distance? Ah, I see they're switched over to to round bales around here. There are a few holdouts in my neck of the wood. Yeah, square bales, when you're a small operation, are not your friend. Heavy equipment is your friend. Oh, hey, there's the generator in the office. That's a hell of a construction project to be spread out that far. I think you'd see more cones. Oh. Hey, we're back in the woods. I was just starting to enjoy my little pastoral drive. You know, with outdoor jobs, there are certain parcels of personal protection, or personal protection or personal safety equipment that the company covers, and others that they don't. And what they do and don't cover is very, very strange, Trashkin. But I found there is not a hiker or woodsman alive, paid for it or otherwise, that doesn't have a piece of gear or two they won't go in the woods without. Or, for some, something they just won't leave the home without. The best way to find out what you need in the field is to get in the field. Of course, it's also the worst possible way to learn, but you'll never forget what you need when you end up in the situation. Hey, what? Well, shit. Missing? Condemned? Nope. Notice a permanent closure due to high levels of toxic substances in soil. Shit. Hey. Rumors of unknown chemicals in ground soil of closed gas station. Huh. That's weird. So much for grabbing some canned salmon and chips, man. Well, back in the rattle. They want us to do something here. Are we that desperate for supplies? Ah, my old foe, invisible wall. What do you want from me, gang? What do you want from me? Hello. Ah. Dumpster. Does trash provide for us today? No. Flammables. No luck in there. Betting around here. That might be the crapper. Maybe? No? Hello. Sturdy, slightly weathered cupboard hoarding neatly organized, somewhat aged lifts of
FBI. Hands behind your back and get on your knees now.
Easy, easy. Oh. That's it. There are literally thousands of reports of hikers witnessing strange and unsettling events in national parks and forests, including hikers seeing figures seemingly out of place in the forest environment, figures vanishing in or out of sight in plain view, events described as deafening absence of sound or out of place, loud noises, meeting strangers who help guide lost hikers to safety, disorientation, memory loss, the list goes on. Most are attributed to a phenomenon called panic in the woods and the third man syndrome, which is widely documented. One such event happened to me and was the main inspiration for creating the Forest Ranger Service. You meet other hikers all the time, so in the moment you just think you weren't paying attention. It isn't something you're prepared for when you're on a hiking trail and don't expect a man in a red sweater to just pop in and out of existence right in front of you, especially in the wintertime. I mean, my first instinct was to say hello to the guy as I turned to look at him, and he was gone. It takes only a few seconds to realize something very strange happened to you, and you get into a mild panic. Way out there in the silent forest all by yourself, sometimes true stories can be stranger than fictional ones. Agreed. Like, sometimes you think you catch the sight of something or someone, and that is unsettling as all hell. I won't belittle that. Well, I think that's it for the first episode. Let's take a look at time. About 40 minutes, not bad. I know that Guardhouse is hard at work at episode 2, and, well, Trashkin, when it pops up, I'll make the playlist, and we'll make the Sojourn again. If it took your interest, do drop by the Steam page, or pop over and try the demo out. Links to both down below. And that'll do it for this off week, Trashkin. I hope you're having a fantastic holiday. I hope your New Year's goes well. And I'll see you all in the new year. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next one. Good night.